What's going on, guys? It's Jay, aka It's Ghost Story, back with your regularly scheduled Phantom Parade content. First things first, I just kind of want to say thank you for everyone that's been supporting the previous summon video that I just did. I kind of just wanted to make this, I guess I could say, a pseudo filler video because I don't really have any content in the back pocket at the moment. Those illusory, like these limited tower floors, I had them in like the back pocket, ready to go. Like, you know, these are my backup videos. And then I made these backup videos for a reason. So like when I got back from working, I could just sit and make more. The main issue is that I got ridiculously sick and I'm still sick now, which is why, like, if you are a viewer that subscribed from the previous video, it's probably the reason why I sound so monotone and dead on the inside. It's not because I hate Phantom Parade, love this game. It is because I quite literally felt like I felt like my throat was gonna like close in on itself 99% of the time, and holy black flash. But yeah, kind of just talking about the previous video for the most part. I appreciate everybody that's been interacting with me. I really do enjoy talking with you guys about Phantom Parade. It's genuinely one of my favorite things to do. I don't really go out of my way to be like on the Phantom Parade Reddit or Twitter. I mean, I'll look, even on the Discord, I'll look, but I'm not like going out of my way to speak to people in those spaces. I might poke my head in there once or twice, but I'm not really there to interact for the most part. So when y'all come in and y'all, you know, communicate with me and y'all tell me like, oh yeah, I got this unit or I didn't get this unit, and we just kind of divulge into that, I guess. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. If I don't respond to your comments, I try to respond to as many comments as I can, but the only issue is, and I feel like this is something I have to like air out for myself personally, is I just can't force myself to indulge in like the average comment where it's just like dogging on the game, because it's just kind of like a gacha game stereotype at this point, where every single gacha game, especially if they're an anime gacha game, because I have played like non-anime themed gacha games before. Well, not anime themed, but like based off of previous IP. And people, they have some bad summon luck, or people say this game has bad rates, or, you know, the gacha's trash, or whatever. And I feel like, in my personal opinion, again, my personal opinion, it kind of gives baby's first gacha. No offense, of course, but it gives like baby's first gacha. Because as somebody who has played a lot of them over the years, like even back in the day where they were just like mindless cash grabs that definitely weren't supposed to stand the test of time for the most part, the quality of Phantom Parade in comparison to like some older gacha games that are still ongoing, mind you know, is ridiculous. Now, in terms of like the free-to-play aspect, I understand that like the free-to-play experience for a lot of these games can be pretty tough. Don't get me wrong. In fact, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like the only gacha game that I could think of that has like an anime branding attached to it that isn't torturous to go through, is Bleach Brave Souls. Bleach Brave Souls is by far the most free-to-play friendly gacha I've ever played. Sadly, it's not really a game that I would play all too consistently, but if you're like a free-to-play Joe bro, you like Bleach, I would just do it just to do it. And there's like other gachas that are also that don't really have the greatest, you know, things going for them. For example, I used to play Dragon Ball Legends a lot, and you guys, you know, I go back to Legends every once in a while, and then I'm reminded why I just never come back. I play Dokkan still every once in a while. I played Persona 5 the Phantom X as well. I also try to play Marvel Mystic Mayhem. Now, if anybody were to come to them and be like, man, Marvel Mystic Mayhem's drops were terrible, you know what, buddy, you got a co-sign from me. I would be one of those guys that say I dropped the game because like the multis just felt so small, and it's like every time, like I feel like I had to go to pity for every single unit, and also because it was an auto battler, it wasn't really my style. But I feel like I'm getting on like a ramble, but I do enjoy this game a lot, so I try to respond to as many people as I can. But I feel like if you're watching this video and you happen to be like one of those, I guess I say negative Nancy's, reasonable criticism, I understand, because I also criticize this game. I will make videos in the future about issues I have with this game. It just has to come out in due time for this channel. But I'm not gonna just sit here and just dog on the game for no reason outside of like summon rates or like game difficulty. But then again, people could also say I'm privileged in that manner because I spend on this game. So I feel like the topic in itself has a lot more layers than I could really discuss in this very short video, which is just showing that Todo is that guy. That's all I can really say. And I also didn't use Choso on this team because I'm like, I'll just make this way too boring. I mean, it's already boring enough with Choso's body slamming Mahoraga, but this was kind of just a yap session. Just a me and y'all. Because we've had, you know, a couple more people subscribe to the channel, and I really do appreciate that. And I also wouldn't mind having, like, suggestions. If y'all have suggestions for, like, showcases y'all would want to see, or any type of content you want me to tackle, or if you want me to review a unit, or you want to just see me tackle a certain floor using a certain unit, or even just kind of discuss certain aspects of the game, I'm okay with that. Damage is really low. Then again, no Choso on the team. What can I say? If Choso was on this team, this stat would be like 13 million. Yuji would be at like 10, bro. It'd be ridiculous. But this video is going to end up being a lot shorter than I expected it to be because we kind of just mopped the floor with Maho. But as a final note, I really do enjoy playing this game. I'm not making content for this game because I want to be a big YouTuber per se. I'm making content because I enjoy this game. I enjoy talking about this game. I enjoy interacting with other people who also happen to enjoy this game. So like if I don't respond to somebody just like, oh, this game sucks, or I hate this game, or, you know, I understand if you have like a brief issue with the game, but I like having that, like, how do I say this? I guess I would say deeper conversations about the game, or just like, you know, if somebody got shafted and they want to talk, like, you know, I got shafted, I'm gonna keep it pushing. Well, you know, it's respectable because despite looking at my box, there has been times where your boy's been shafted during like the early days of Phantom Parade. Like this guy, Green G, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. I went to like 180 on this guy before I got him. No pity system back then. Just straight pure dedication. Then let's go up here. I went to 150, I believe, on this guy. So I believe that's 45k cubes. I went 45k cubes deep, got shafted, ran out of cubes. Didn't feel like spending money to get him. I just took the L on the chin. Mind you, no pity, like no card system to store pity for later. It was just the fattest L I've ever taken. I had to wait for him to come back on standard banner, and by the time he came back on standard banner, this guy's relevance was just fading out really, really badly, and it's a shame because this guy's unit art is beautiful. But if you want my personal, very personal recommendation, if you're one of those people that I guess kind of get in their feelings very, very, very hard when they get shafted on Phantom Parade or in gacha games in general, because there are some gacha games, you know, Where the luck is even worse than Phantom Prey. Don't even start. Grand Summoners. Let's talk about Grand Summoners. Holy. Like, going back to Grand Summoners, I remember I saw a video where it was like, if you are not pitying, you might as well not summon at all. Like, that's how bad it is. So I'll take my Phantom Prey. I will take whatever the gacha rate. I even forget what the gacha rate on this game is specifically is. What's the rate for probability? 0.7%. I feel like that's a lot higher than other. I feel like, pretty sure, like, does Dokkan do like 0.25% on their LRs? I'll like put like a note in the video if it is or isn't the case, or even like Legends does like even lower rates for that for their ultras or something like that. But we'll see if I'm right on that or not. I haven't played Legends like consistently in forever, and I don't really look at pull rates on Dokkan. I just log on and do a bunch of other stuff. But that was my pre-ramble. Just about some things I was saying in my comment section beforehand, and that was it. Yeah. My only go-to advice for y'all, because I feel like I was saying that, but I lost the plot. My only go-to advice for y'all is this: there will always be a better unit in the future. There will always be a better unit in the future, and you may just get lucky on that unit in the future. Keep that gambling mentality. There is only up. There is only up. Like, yeah, let's say you didn't get Red Yuji. Listen, brother, this guy's on standard banner. This guy's a beast. This guy's also on standard banners. He's a beast. They're gatekeeping this man's SP unlock because they already know this guy performs just as good as this guy. You like, have you guys not thought about how when they were releasing the SPs, they skipped him? They got him and him for good reasons. They skipped him because everybody slept on Nimble Body Yuji when he dropped, especially on Global, because when he dropped on Global, it was the triple threat domain banner of this guy, Blue Momo, and Nimble, and everybody just had Nimble at the bottom of priorities. Like, oh, but Toji's going to come out in the future. This guy, I can't even say he's mini Toji. He's like Toji's rival. You know, they give him an SP unlock. You don't even got to worry about this guy no more. You know? And at some point, there will be another green support that could possibly surpass Todo. Just, if you enjoy the game enough, because here's the thing. If you enjoy the game, just keep it pushing. If you're only playing the game for the dopamine rush of just summoning, because I feel like most of the people that play this game don't even play the actual hardest content in the game, which is Tower, which I get that strong feeling whenever I see discussions for the game. I feel like majority of the people that talk about Phantom Prey, especially on Global, don't even really play the game at all. So, at least they don't play the game with its main bulk of content. Because we're at the top 0.1%. And I'm not even on floor. I haven't even beat floor 83 yet, because I haven't really tried it that much. So, yeah, that's my little, if not big pre-ramble, not pre-ramble, but basically big old ramble afterwards. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, please consider subscribing, interacting with the comments. Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about more Phantom Parade. It's been Jay, aka It's Ghost Story, and I'll see you guys later.